Hello everybody, it's Lazel here with another video. Today I will talk about the Winter is Coming event. It is a new event and we are playing it for the first time, and I think it is actually pretty cool. So depending on the power ranking of all of the alliances in your kingdom, the top 4 alliances get a unique castle in the middle of the whole map, and monsters are swarming from different spawn points attacking your castle, and it is your task to defend your new main castle. So let's quickly check out how it looks like. So here in the center from the side you can see this is our new alliance base, and we have to defend it against the incoming monsters. There's a monster, I will quickly finish it off. So the technology is taken into account, so always make sure that you play in your best gear for fighting, and then you should be good to go. So you are always competing with other alliances from other kingdoms, and so it becomes very relevant how you play it. I will show it to you now. You get unique items when you go for monsters. I will quickly show it here. So when you attack a monster, you can use an item. Here I will use this piercing scroll. The next time you attack the winter monster, damage is increased by 10% and ignores code debuff effects. Alright, so we will use this one. We can go for an attack and hopefully I can finish it off. So what my experience is that the Fiend Trial or Evil Tyrant setup works best for me personally. But what I like to do is I like to increase the amount of angels to the maximum and then just send it like that. Hopefully we can finish this one off. And let's see. So depending on which type of monster arrives at your base, you will take a certain amount of damage. Some monsters are faster, some monsters are slower, some monsters give other monsters buffs and so on. So apparently we were able to finish it off. So let's quickly go for the replay. And here you can see why I like the formation, because this monster from time to time goes for these area of effect attacks. So one unit would immediately die, so sending a few more makes sense. And because I focus my angels, I bring my angels. People that are more focused on mages, for example, should of course bring a higher amount of mages. So from these monster attacks you get certain rewards, and what you should definitely have an eye out on is you can go into the Winter is Coming event, and here you can jump to other kingdoms. Before you jump into another kingdom, always make sure to check the ranking where you're currently at. So what we did, we were actually ranked 4th. So what we did, we focused all of our debuffs on the Oni Alliance from 399 to buff up their monsters that they had to fight against, and we summoned more monsters for them, and then we were able to push them off the 3rd place and take it. When you go into an opponent's kingdom, you can use items either on their castle or on the monsters that are currently running at them. I sadly don't have any scrolls currently. I have crates here, so we could go for the summon code on the Oni Alliance, and what you can read here, we would summon a monster and that monster would also march on them. We can actually do that, so we will use one, and here you can see that we summon another monster and that this one is running towards the castle of the Oni Alliance. So definitely organize with your alliance which opponent you want to focus on. I personally think you should go for a reasonable range where you can actually really end up with your ranking. Don't go for the first alliance, for example, if you are 8th place. So always go for something that is actually in range for you. So we worked our way up from 4th to 3rd place, and that is reasonable to me when we then all focus on one alliance. When you attack monsters, you can also use buffs on them. For example, here we have use items, and if I would have any of them, I mean I have crates, so I could get some of these items, but I currently don't have any attacks. Then it really makes sense to use these items. Oh, I actually picked one of another alliance. So here you could use items before you attack them, and that is completely reasonable to do so. So when you click on your castle, You can also go into monster details and see where they are coming, how long it takes them to arrive at your castle, and so on and so on. You can see the refill time of your attacks. So it's a very well managed event in my opinion, but it requires a lot of management from your alliance. So maybe go and make a separate chat just for this event so you can organize everything very well. What we also found out what makes sense is because those attacks recharge very slowly, try to find a time that works out, or several time zones where you then organize attacks together to make sure that the few attacks that you have are efficiently used, and try to get as many monster kills out of them as possible. So you can also check the ranking rewards and so on and so on. You can go for the rankings itself. You can see when the next wave is coming in here on the upper left. So actually it's a very well nice designed event in my opinion, and I like to play it because it ain't as stressful because of the long recharge time of your attacks, and it is an event that goes over several days, so it's still very relaxing even though it goes for a longer amount of time. All in all, when you attack monsters, you can also finish some of these quests and get some nice rewards out of it. So it definitely makes sense to play this event and to also give it your best shot. For example, always going with your best gear. And so you are well set up for this event. Alright guys, so this is my first view on the Winter is Coming event. Let me know what you think about this event in the comments below, and then I would say see you in the next one. Goodbye guys.